Hello all, good morning. So, Friends, today we are going to discuss on 120 and 121, two sessions. Conditions are almost completed. Now we have to discuss the loops. So this is a connected topic. Conditions followed by loops. Fine. Just quick revision, recap, like introduction, architecture, login, logout procedure, screen basic, advanced navigation, then followed by SL. It's about now programming. Programming also, we prepare index based on topic wise. You will come to know exact clarity where we are, in which direction this course is going on, and all. What is the connectivity between topic to topic. First, ABAP. Yeah,
Are you sharing your screen?
yeah, I'll share. Yes. Okay. Right. Share. Mm, yes, yes. So, this is what the today's isn't. I just call, okay, change it to 122, 121. Yes. Fine. So in the programming part also, we introduced what is ABAP function completely from the beginning to till date, what is happening inside SAP. Then ABAP programming features, ABAP editor standards, how to explore programs, how to develop custom program, basic syntax rules also covered. Then keywords, operators, separators, data types, data objects, almost theory is also completed. Then on top of that, we are into like condition string operations, string comparison operators, then conditions and loops. Okay, like what you have to do. Suppose I already shared this document with everyone. So you have to go to some branching statements, open it. Yes, branching statements. Yes, controlling the program flow. That is 240. Yes. So you can execute different parts of program. This you have to read it and you have to adapt the finally. My intention is I want to make you as a standardized SAP consultant and architecture. The architect, that is the position. So if you want to become complete best proven industry expert architect level, then you have to have complete in and out knowledge of technical, functional, everything. So that's why I'm finally directing you to uh, HTTP standard. I'm not sharing my notes, my prepared notes. This notepad is self-prepared notes that is based on different sources through and having my own experience through. I'm keep on developing these things. But this is my inputs, my stuff. But what I would suggest is I'm sharing the SAP worthful only where you can explore further also. Okay, you can refer this original document. That is, I prefer this because I learned from this. I'm sharing my learning source also to you guys. That's my best practice. So even initial days, I prepared around six to five to six large size notebooks preparation. That is completely help library. Help library through I keep on writing the notes. So that's how I uh, develop my stuff and so yes, if you look at ABAP runtime environment, Time environmental set, two types of environment. Development, runtime. Development is workbench, runtime is application server wherein you will find work process and all. ABAP processor, ABAP executes this code if in the between statement block. Statement block is set of statements, collection of statements. Okay. Yes. Case end case. Okay. Do and do, etc. etc. Okay. So if you go to unlike processing blocks, control structures can be nested. That means control structures can be nested. What is the statement? Each line, each statement you try to understand. Okay. What is this processing blocks that we previous topic will cover later. So first of all, you can uh, do nesting concept means if inside case, or case inside case, or case inside if. So you can go for nesting, nested ifs, nested case is also possible. So we have to go to 242, 245. Yes, 242. Yes, branching conditionally. Yes, each line you have to understand it. More or less, now you will get a complete clarity, complete understanding. But finally, you have to adapt this words vocabulary. That's what. I'm simplifying with my own words because initially you have to learn the concept. After my inputs, you will get familiar with these words. You are able to catch this stuff easily. Still, if you find any complexity here while learning, while reading, while exploring, I'm here to guide you. You can come with any questions. I can help you out while explaining once again what is this statement meaning or how it works. So, because what is the concept of exploring? Developers' primary role is developer, consultant, and programmers. Exploring. That is R&D, trial and error. That is, you have to write that program, n number of programs you write. Whatever, slowly, suppose I introduced if and case programs. That is condition-based program. You have to, what you need to do right now is, you have to go to C language, that is the basic one. So in the you go some kind of W3 schools or some kind of websites are there where you will find all the C language complete programs. So then you go to the condition section. Okay, there whatever the programs are there, you have to rewrite the programs into ABAP. That's what you have to do. So I cannot cover everything. I'm just giving hint to you. So you go to Google, find out what is the best way of sources of C language or C++ or Java programs. You can rewrite it in ABAP. Why I'm saying rewriting is the logic already given to you. You no need to think a lot. The logic is visible. Just you have to incorporate it. So accept two, three values, find out what is the biggest number, largest number. These type of programs are there in C language. By using conditions through, you can do this type of uh, okay. N1 is greater, N2 is greater, or else N3 is greater. Finally, you can compare it three values. Okay, also. So finally, like under next, you can copy this program, copy it till here. You have to copy and paste it in your where editor. Then you can explore it. So what is this? They are calling it as a CS. So this is my first text. This is the first text. This is the second text. This is the third text. This is ECO. Correct. So we have again you data text one, text two, text three. These are all 30 characters. If you have not specified any data type, so implicit what you need to understand is type C, type C, type C. This is the type. So value is there. String value is 5. But they are saying 5, the value is given as 3 only. 3 means there are two more spaces are there inside. Because that is type C is default allocation. Because it is not type string. Okay, so you have to understand this scenario. Text 1 contains string. That means in the text 1 ECO is there? No. That's why this condition is false. In text 2 ECO is there? Yes, ECO is there. In second ECO is there. That's why it is next to third text. In third text ECO is there? No. So out of this overall, this is CS. CS means contain string, which is not a case sensitive. Yes, it is a string operator. We are comparing with string. String means ECO. That is, in this uh, text 1 value, ECO is there or not. Text 2 value, ECO is there. Text 3 ECO is there. If not, no condition. So this way, you can go to case control structure. Okay. Yes. So case followed by field. That's it. Nothing more than that. No additions, okay, no expressions, no operations along with the case. Only it is used for comparison purpose. Comparing the field with several values. Value can be direct value or logical or field 1, field 2, field 3, field 4. This way you can write it. So several when statements are allowed here. And finally, when others default statement. If all the above gets failed, we are writing default this one. Okay, this comes to at the last and least scenario, this gets executed. So this is because what you need to do, 2 hours listening equals to you have 22 hours work. You have lot of things to do here because I said there are two ways to explore. If you are inside software, yes, from the day one itself, I introduced this stuff where I explored. That is the same place where you can also explore because I am not hiding here. I'm giving the entire learning sources also where I explored, I have reached to this level, this position, this knowledgeable. Okay. Similarly, go to I. Okay. Go to I, help type the keyword called as case or if continue. Yes. It will take you to the inside help. See, these also you have to explore it. But since we are into 2023 latest server, so you have to go with little case abap statement you have to take. Oh, because case is used at different levels. So now you go to basic abap state. This is your case followed by operand. Operand is nothing. In this operand position, you can write a field or variable. When operand one is when value one or value two or value three. Statement block dot when others. Very simplified. Now you have to read this. Read and effect. Effect means result. Syntax, effects, and hints. So you have to read and understand this standard. You have enough time now these days. You learn it in depth. Okay, everything. So this is where they are accepting Sayukam. Sayukam is, I have not introduced that we will do it later. That is user's command. Accordingly, you can write the code. Yes. Then go to this. Yes. So another example is also given to you. This is when CL underscore demo output. These are all whoops concept through the implemented. One basic ABAP program, classic ABAP, one object oriented program. Okay. You can try out at least whatever the best way you can understand it. When, how when works, what is the end case. So the explanation is very in depth. So there again, I'm coming back. Nothing hidden or hiding. Uh, when I said 400 hours content I'm sharing, definitely I'll share not only the my inputs, my stuff, whatever the knowledge I have till now, I'm sharing, and whatever the way I explored, also I'm sharing. So two best learning sources. One is help document, help.sap.com. That's what this stuff is. BC ABAP programming PDF, formal PDF from SAP. Second is SAP Inside ABAP help keyword documentation with examples. You can okay. So immediately for each topic specific, you have to finally at the end of the thing you have to explore this SAP examples also. Okay. Yeah. So look at here. Text one. What is text one here? Text one, text two, text three, string. These are all implicit type C only. So that's why type C means character with one place XYZ, XYZ, and A. Yes. So now string. So string value is A. So when A, text one A, no, text two, no, this is false because this is X and Y. This is Z, false. So obviously it goes to others. String is not XYZ. This output you will get. So yes, string is not XYZ. Simple. Because don't look at output point of view. Hmm, you okay? So see the advantage of learning SAP examples because you can work effectively in any project. Because SAP guys they will develop this all examples in multiple dimensions. How it is useful in the project. I'm simplifying it with my own examples, initial examples or learning examples. Okay, but sometimes I use SAP examples, sometimes my own examples. So you will get both stuff. Okay. Finally, you have to adapt. You should be in a position to understand, explore, and debug the standard programs. That's what. Okay. So explanation also given from ESA, right? Then we will move to loops today. Yes. We are going to the current topic. Yes, yes, please. Mhm.
On the above example,
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yes, please. Okay.
it is not in
Please.
the text. No, it is not going to string, sir. In the text one value is X. So we are not mentioning any string, right? So you are telling about that text one is a string and text two also string. So
No,
we are not mentioning, we are not declaring the value as a string.
that's what here it actually data colon text one space directly value. So if the
Yes, sir.
type addition is missing here, so that is if it is missing by default data type is type C only. So in this case, type C character only. So type C character means even text one, two, three string they have not specified the bracket length also. So length not specified, type not specified, then we have to what else comes is by default data type applicable to these four variables are type C only. Default length is one place only. One place only. That's why the values are given as a single quote, capital letters, these values. So
Yes, sir.
this is the way. So that means even to understand the SAP examples also, we require a lot of knowledge. Okay, finally. That means otherwise so many doubts we will get. Why it is, how it works. Because they have not written anywhere that this is implicit data type. No, might be in the first example they might give. Next time onwards,
Yes.
they are, and moreover, come to this level, you have to know the string operations also. This, see, one example they covered R also, without R also. So many things. Okay, yes, right. Call more or less similar example. Whatever I explained. Okay, a vowel or consonant. Okay, clear, no? Right.
Uh,
So, right, coming to the second one. Yes, going forward, yeah, loops. So loops, subheading, side heading. Yes, in any programming language, mostly you consider C, C, P, P, Java, .NET, and moreover, any other programs also, you have this C language. Everywhere you will get loops, okay, conditions and loops, right? So here, loops are also called as iterative, iterative or iterative statements. Okay, iterative or repetitive statements. Okay, repetitive statements. So loops are mainly used where the repetitive actions are there. Actions are there. That means where example we will see again. I told you conditions versus this one. So first, day one I said when I starting this concept of conditions. Suppose we have first condition is if the time is 10 a.m. we have to go to office. That is we have to attend office. That is the activity. So first condition if the time is 10 a.m. going to office is the action depend on the condition. I added one more condition. If the time is 10 a.m. and the day is working day, then only you go to office. But if the time is 10 and the day is week off, weekend, then what happens? You do some other activity rather than going to office, isn't it? So that is, this is the live case, live example, general known example to everyone. This simple example also we can implement it in the program. So programming is nothing but it is a solution for the real world scenarios only. Whatever the way you understand the real situation, real case, real process, same way you can write the code also. That is, you are telling the system to do a program can be developed once and it can be executed as and when required. That is repetitively you can use this. Development happens one time. So, but clearly, as per our requirement, by considering all the live cases, we have to develop the program. Yes. So, to avoid the future changes. Right. I'm going to, that is conditions are over. Simple conditions, additional condition based actions. But now there are certain tasks are repeated. Example, yes, going to office is not a single day task. We have to go to office for 5 days, Monday to Friday. Okay. Yes. That is so condition based activity and repetitive activity. Yes, we have to go to office daily. Daily means daily meaning is we have to go to office on all working days. Okay, on all working days. So working days are 5. That is this condition. Okay, going 10 a.m. going to office is repeated for 5 days. Okay, this is like so in the nature in the business Many activities are repeated. Example, what are the repeated examples? Suppose employee will get salary. It is a every month repeated activity. HR people, finance involvement, they process the payroll and all every month, either last working day of the month or first working day of the month. Okay, they will process it. It is a month-wise repeated activity. Suppose we have to purchase raw materials from the vendor. It is not one time. We have a contract or agreement with the vendor that as and when required, it's a repetitive purchase. So it is a continuous purchases happening with different material, different quantity. It's a repeated activity. So manufacturing activity is also repeated. Shift-wise manufacturing, that is repeated. Then go to sales. Sales also. We are selling to the customer also, delivering also. Okay, schedule ends delivery. If the okay, we may not deliver all the quantities at a time. There is a quantity can be split and you can deliver it. But repetitive deliveries are there. Repetitive sales are there. So these are all the general repetitive. Your postings, F5 point of view. Repeat posting is the final transaction activity. Okay, activity happens. Vendor payments repetitive. Customer payment collection is repetitive. Yes, all are repetitive. Wherever because the simple transaction itself is repetition. Wherever you take it, SAP in SAP, mostly transaction data is more rather than the master data. That is, transaction is applicable to daily day-to-day activities, right? So loops are most important. Yes. Now, in other overall, already from the day one, I told you, yes, in ABAP, okay, we can find four types of loops. That is loops category or classification. Yes. First is do loop. First one is do loop. Second one is while loop. Right. The third one is select end select loop. And the last one is loop end loop. Okay. Yes. Right. So yes, do loop is called as is called as yes unconditional loop. Okay. Unconditional loop. Yes, while loop is called as okay conditional loop, right? And a select and deselect loop is used while fetching or driving data from database table. Okay, that is what the select queries through. We will use this select and deselect loop. So no confusions, no worries. Your uppercase letters are there. Then go to like loop and loop. Loop and loop is used, okay, while processing internal table entries or records. Okay, record by record, we use this. So right in okay, there is a generally in if you go to C language, most commonly used, we go for comparison. Then we have do while loop. Okay, for loops are there. But here do separate while separate. Okay. And moreover, for also recently introduced with select with for addition is introduced recent new syntaxes point. So that we will talk it under new syntax. So as of now, from the basic ABAP begins olden days to classic approach point. You for loops only you consider. So yes, this select and select I introduced in the select queries discussion. We have to know complete in and out with the debugging model. Loop and loop, I will talk more on the. These two are very, very important. But only knowledge wise you can have here. But I don't discuss this two. But today's topic goes on this two. Do loop and a while loop. Yes. So what exactly the fundamental difference, right? Because select is on database tables, loop is on internal tables, right? So there are two types of tables. But what about do and while? Do and while, okay, do and while while loops are used to to develop program with our own logic, with our own logic based. So it is very free to use, no restrictions on do and while also. As and when required, we can use it and we will use it also. That's why it is good to have complete knowledge. So let us go to uh, this subheading. So do loop is okay. Yes, is used to process or activity based on several times. Okay, based on several times or activity for several times. Okay. Example. So the fundamental syntax of do loop goes this way. First, do is a keyword, and yes, yes, this is your statement block again. Because we are writing statement block means it could be message statement, it could be write statement, it could be any logic also can write it. So end do. This is the fundamental syntax of this. But still, okay, we have one optional addition is called as do followed by always optional addition goes this way. So n, okay, n times n times. This is simplified syntax. Okay, so that is it begins with do and ends with end do. Yes. Okay. Yes. Like is do followed by yes. Do followed by like n times addition n time addition is allowed or permitted. Yes. So what is the instruction of n? That is do and do itself gets repeated, but n times addition n small times addition is a instruction to system that repeat repeat it for n times, specified n times, that is repeated. So n value can be positive integer value. Yes, that is positive value you have to write. Yes, integer value means numbers only you have to write. Times is a keyword here. So simple. Okay, we will go to example simultaneously. We will come back. I'm switching, keep on switching and introducing the stuff. Okay, let me log in first. So we are going to use the same program too. Hmm. So all are commented. Yes, all the if case statements are commented here. We'll continue here working with loops. Next, we have yes, do loop. So first of all, do okay, do then press tab. Okay, do do press tab. You will get this type of approach. Simply, I have not typed TIMES or end do. That is so. We will go to simple. Say do followed by times came end to came. Now in this operand position, what is possible? Control space. Cast COND, yes, reduce this SOST value. Yes, value is also, yes, you can write it here. So do 5 times. Very simple. So this is your right statement. Okay. Some kind of any message you write it. Any right statement. So do 5 times. Okay. Do 5 times. Write welcome and do. Execute it. Yes, it is printing welcome 5 times because of the new line. Okay. Yes. If the right is commented, suppose, still it is syntactically correct. But what is problem? You don't get output. In order to get output, at least you have to have single right statement is required. Even if I write a skip statement, also okay, it will take it to the output. Yes, you are getting output here. But skip is 5 times skip is here. Even you write U line statement, U line, that is underline. 5 times out underlines you will get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Quickly you are getting the underlines. So this way, at least one right statement or skip statement or a U line statement required to write to the output screen. That is again additional information to you. So then, yes, here what are all the explore. Suppose I commented end to, see the error message. So incorrect end of the program, the control structure introduced by D, that is, they are calling it as do while also control structures only. Do must be closed by, must be ends by, concluded by end to. That is the error. I will do revert end do. Okay, this time we'll comment the do. Yes. Now 225 error. Incorrect nesting. For the statement end do, there is no open structure introduced by do. Yes. Because So why I'm going in each and every level is these are all the common mistakes we will get when you are working in a 100 lines code. At that time, you will face this type of issue. So immediately you have to fix it. So you start with the simplified examples. And moreover, you spend time at least while I'm reading this. No, without reading also, I'm wantedly doing mistakes and checking these errors because I want to show this error message to you. Try to understand this error message because learning is through errors also. This is kind of on-job learning, on on uh, on practice learning. We can call it as okay. Yes, on exploring, we are learning many error messages. So one time you understand and fix this error on your own, next time you can fix without anybody's help. That's what my intention is. Clear? So do and do 5 times without reading anything also, it's okay. That's what. Right. Next, I said even this 5 times addition is optional. Correct? Yes, still it is there. Still it is there. 5 times addition is also. So right. We will go to yes. First 5 times addition, execute it. Sorry, right statement. Right statement. Execute 5 times welcome. But I want to introduce the debugger because generally all ABAP trainers introduce the debugger at this point because loops 5 times what is happening you want to check. Go to program menu, execute debugging. So the starting tool debugger. Switch to desktop 3. Yes, zoom in. Yes, for clarity's sake, current cursor position is at 6. So you have to just click on F5, single step, you will reach to the do and do because rest of the code is commented code ignored by the interpreter, fundamental. So first do 5 times, right? Welcome. So E, go to yes, right statement, then end do. So next, first iteration is over, second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration, fifth iteration, okay, then out. So sixth iteration it went to directly end to. So this 5 times is an instruction that how many times you want to repeat the loop. Okay, how many times you want to repeat the loop. Yes. So just F5. Okay. Yes. Welcome. Right. Good. Okay. Now explanation. Explanation is you can note down this explanation here itself or else in the notepad either way. So what happens? This program means this above program. This program displays welcome 5 times. That is the reason. Because the reason, yes. So uh, what happened? Default do and do is meant for repetition purpose. But when we specify n times addition, what is the advantage is that after okay, that is uh, yes, 5 times addition is a instruction to repeat the loop for 5 times. So 5 times means what will happen at sixth time is sixth iteration, the loop automatically gets terminated. This is you have to understand it. Terminated. Okay. Yes. You can change it. what you want to change. We will. I don't want to disturb this. I will write one more example at the below because we will go to further examples. Right. So we will. I will go to do and end do. Do and do. Simple. Yes. Write above. Right. Okay. Now what happens? Convert it uppercase by pretty printer. Save. Correct. Syntactically correct. Activate. Done everything. Right. Then you execute it. Simply without n times addition. Without n times addition. So what is happening? It is keep on writing ABAP to the output statement. Output that is list buffer we call it. But if, when it gets terminated, it never becomes terminates because it goes to infinite loop, endless loops we call it as. Okay, yes, it is keep on repeating, repeating, repeating. Okay, we will wait for one moment, 1 minute. So what will happen? You have to know at least. So what happens without n times addition? Okay, what will happen? Loop loop goes to infinite loop. That is, it will keep on repeating endlessly because there is no end point. Yes, do is beginning, end to is the ending as per the syntax. But how many times means how many iterations you want to do it. That part is missing. It will finally goes to yes, okay, infinite loop. Yes. So at one point of time, explicitly, you have to specify it terminated. Okay, yes. So this is the basic. So in ABAP, how we are handling infinite loop. See, this is you have to observe where we are. This we close it. That is the help we are into. So close it and come out. Hmm, yes, yes. Okay, we are into this program error. That is program went into runtime error. So runtime error. Infinite loops. How we are handling to infinite loops. So infinite loop or endless loops. Loop result displayed. Result leads to runtime error and which displays in dump screen. Short dump screen. Short dump is a special screen where it is having fixed format. Okay, yes, this is the connected statement. Now, okay. So in all types of if you go to the C language, what happens if the loop is keep on repeating as an infinite loop? It is never going to end. At that time, we have to explicitly terminate the loop by some control alt, some keys they use. Okay, they forgot explicitly they will terminate in C language. Okay, yes. Then the control reset back. The program comes to our control rather than system control because it was keep on repeating. Here, if you look at the resource bottleneck, the category of the runtime error. Okay, runtime error is TSP new page allocation failed. Date and time. No memory available to add rows to an internal table. See, what is, I have not written any logic on internal table, something, something. This is actually when we execute our program, Z program, actually our program is submitted to the standard built-in program. That built-in program is responsible to execute our program, isn't it? So while executing, it went to runtime error because it was unable to process my code. That's why it went to runtime error. Example, you can see here error trigger. This is a fixed format. Runtime error is also having. First, you have to observe short text what happened. Error analysis. Error analysis. Okay. Slowly, then error triggered location. Error triggered location of the runtime error is row number 232. Row is so and so program, so and so line number 232. So it's code extract. Code extraction is also you have to observe. So this should be the either you are functional or technical, your focus should be which row this error caused, error triggered location. When it said 232 means till 231 program was working fine. While processing, while come across, while encountering this 232 line, system got confused. That's why it went to this is the symbol. Okay, this arrow symbol. It's not greater than symbol, arrows, continuous arrow symbol. This statement is causing because of the do and to do without n times addition. Right, that's it. So all infinite loops goes to runtime error only. Let's see. Actually, EasyTA because errors are two types: syntax error, runtime error. But this program, three lines code, very simple. Do, abap, write, abap, end do. Yes, I will take you to debug mode. Program menu, execute debugging, execute debugging. Desktop 3, yes, F5, only press F5. Do, write, abap. So what happens? Yes, do, write, abap. Continue. Yes, it is writing abap. Yes, end do. Next time, writing abap. Next third time, writing abap. Fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seven, eight, nine, 10, 100,000. Next, it will never ends. See, this is what the system executing the three lines code. So, what happens is that, like, finally, there is a actually why this dump came. Dump came for two reasons. This loop is also, if you don't specify n times, system is handling some internal tables through adding this rows to internal table. There was a memory issue. You cannot add more than too many rows because internal table is also have limitation of up it can hold up 2 GB data. After that, it goes to dump under runtime error also. It automatically leads to runtime error when it exceeds. That is one reason. You can expect the runtime error of the infinite loop. Second reason is, yes, this session, okay, session is also have a time limit. Yes. So how do you control it? How do you control or come out? How do you come out? If you go to F8, it will proceed further. What happened? Proceed further. It will take again goes to dump only. But I don't want to go to dump script. I want to come back. You can stop debugger, stop transaction, stop transaction, stop transaction. One of the way to control. Otherwise, debugger restart, debugger exit, so that you will come back to the program. Okay, debugger restart. This is the way. If you go to debugger, then if you find it, you can come out of this one. Okay. So what happens? This program, yes, this program leads to runtime. error. Yes. Because yes, reason is n times addition is missing. N times addition is missing. Syntactically, yes, you have to understand that this program syntax wise is correct, is right. Okay, but while processing, but while processing, processing means while executing program at runtime, runtime, yes, what happens uh, after certain time limit, okay, time limit, it leads to runtime error. Okay, runtime error. Okay, the reasons for that is yes. So no memory to add internal tables, one type of error. Okay, no memory to add rows to internal table. That is one type of error. So you will get this type of error. But you cannot understand this memory addition, internal table, all those stuff. Going forward, you will come to know. Time being, you will leave it. Second, the session, okay, the session is nothing but program execution session is also having time limit, time limit, time limit at a basis profile parameter level. This is to okay. That means there are second way of explanation for this part. This thing is at a basis level we have some weekend resolution. That is, yeah. Suppose example, if this is many programs leads to runtime error because of the infinite operations. The reason is if the program let's take at the, because we don't have access to that basis and we don't go to that basis. I don't want to show those areas also. But at a basis profile parameter level, there is one setting. Suppose there is a setting called as 60 seconds or 120 seconds. That means 60 seconds equal to 1 minute or 2 minutes. Suppose if it is maximum 2 minutes, okay, this program or any program executes okay within 2 minutes, then you will get output, create output. If it is unable to execute the program within 120 seconds or 2 minutes, it automatically leads to runtime error. That is called as time limit error. You will get it. Yes, time limit error. Because why I am telling you two reasons is internal table context, that is memory issue. Due to that, we got error. But sometimes we will get the runtime error because of the infinite loops. Okay. Yes. You know, finite and infinite. That is, we cannot count it. Infinite means yes, uncounted times. That's what. Okay, this is so. What will happen? See, if it is 2 minutes, that is 120 seconds. Yes. Sometimes the production environment, some program execution is time taking support. It is every time when it exceeds 2 minutes, it goes to dumper. Every program. Then what happens based on the user's request, our basis consultants will extend the time limit profile level. It could be 2 minutes to 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, they can extend it. But that is not under our control. That is a parameter setting. One time they will do it. That is as a part of administration, they will do it. It's very sensitive area. Okay. Yes. That is whatever is there by default from SAP that is applicable to. default time limit is applicable for us. Okay, so you have to analyze, and because one of the way to terminate infinite loop is this program menu. This is actually restore menu, left top, restore menu, stop transaction. So you can stop any transaction abnormally in between, intermediate. You can interrupt it. Okay, by using this activity. If you do it one time, two times, it will reset back. You don't want to wait till the last minute. I do. You want to stop it and come back and start the program. At that case, you can stop any transaction at it. You can come out of the debugger at a time. Okay, this is what you have to handle it. I hope you guys are clear with these two time limit due to time, because going forward you will get many times runtime errors, but you have to know the reasons also of this. Okay, so now we are concluding that what is the importance and significance of n times addition, right? Then going back, yes, if you go to, hmm, yes. Can I write minus 5 minus 5 times? What is the impact? It's what is the impact? No result output. So it should be positive integer value only. When it is integer, can I write 10 times? Yes, you will get 10 times out. Simple, right? Going back, can I write A times? A times? It is giving error. What is a field is unknown. A is unknown. But I will write because A is unknown at that operand position. You have to write integer value I said. But I will go against with system wantedly A times. So system now the error gone because when you add single quotes, system simply syntactically it is correct actually. What is written within single quotes, system is not looking at when you do control check F2, control F2, syntax check, the values mentioned within single quotes is not processed. Actually, this value of A is processed at runtime while execution. When we said F8, yes, this time you got another type of error. This is what you have to observe. What is the error? This is immediately error, even it is not infinite loop. So this is convert no number. That is the runtime error. This is the program. Is A cannot be interpreted as number. That means at that operand position, you have to enter numbers only. Explanation is given. You have to read and understand 221 line number. Yes, error trigger location 221. Okay. Yes, this is dump analysis is very, very important skill for ABAP functional everyone. Do A times 221. Right. Okay. You write capital A or small a, doesn't matter. You can come out this way. Go to our program. You see 38. Open the program. Clear? Whatever mentioned in the notes, I explained. Actually, this explore you have to do. On behalf of you, and work. So positive integer number only you have to write it. Then we are exploring this too. I'll comment it. Okay, we will comment this. Going back to hmm, one more example, do based example only. Yes. So if you, yeah, we will get into next session. Right.